Mickey Munson is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box now, Ralph Tyler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a line drive. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
So digging in now, Matt Carpenter, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
In there, 1-2 now.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. On to first, a double play. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bobo is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jason Hurley gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hit to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Knotts stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
At the plate, Boof Bobo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Knotts. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now at the plate, Brian Flores. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the first baseline. Oh, beautiful dive. Wow. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. In now, Jeremy Pitts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. Here's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping into the box, Cal Zuniga, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's Simmons at short, reined in, and very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Jeff
Striding into the box, Jeff Pitts. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Bottom of the second here with no score. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap.
In now, John Pitts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The average sits at .303 entering play. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Pitts at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Inciarte, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. A ball and no strikes. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, hits, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 41.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pitts has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Sammy Pitts. He went deep in the contest last night.
Third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. From the windup, the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Hurt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Leonardo Asensio will be next. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Curveball that time, not even close. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitts on at first, nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Now batting, center fielder, Jesse Pitt.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Pitts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. None out, runners at first and second. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the double steal is on here. Bounce it to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box, Connor Pitts as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Three-run home run down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Cal Zuniga. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again, John Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Sammy Pitts. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Leonardo Asensio. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping in, Ralph Tyler. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Digging in now for the Mariners, Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here now the 2-2. Misses off the plate.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning continues.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Stanton. The runner at first with 2 gone. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Pitts is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. And I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's Simmons at short. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Settling in now, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. After it is McCutchen. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Darren Conrad answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding forward now, Cal Zuniga. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons is there on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 7-0. Now at the plate, Chris Knotts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1 home. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman, Brian Flores.
Into the box, Brian Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
1 ball. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Designated hitter, Ender Inciarte.
On its way is pitch number 75. Popped him up. Bobo shading to his right. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. And the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Stepping in, John Pitts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Simmons has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
So striding in, Sammy Pitts. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First offering on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Flores on the grass. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 7 and the Mariners nothing. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Pitts in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ralph Tyler. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Simmons, base runner at first with one out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Up next for Seattle.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
One run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do it.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Rays 7 and the Mariners 1. Stepping up now, Leonardo Asensio. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Leonardo Asensio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Nope. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Asensio aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tyler will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Connor Pitts.
From the belt, the pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Now batting, catcher, Boog Bobo.
Stepping in, Boog Bobo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Sliders in for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the base. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Standing in now, Cal Zuniga. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Long throw to third, and he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Leonardo Asensio, as he drives a liner to right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 12-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding in, Chris Knotts, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. On the season, Knotts is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts has a beat on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second base.
Now in the box, Brian Flores. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Up high, 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jorge Costa enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jorge Costa.
Andrelton Simmons will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Two balls and a strike. Inciarte is off at first with 2 away. in there, 2-2. This is in the air out to right. Pitts has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Tampa Bay leads this one 12-2. Standing in, Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in now, Boop Bobo. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Popped him up. Knotts is there. And the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Ralph Tyler.
Ralph Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Up next for Seattle,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Andrew McCutchen would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
now batting number 22, center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Jimmy Gomez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cal Zuniga.
Stepping in now, Cal Zuniga, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. One and one the count now. Here it comes on 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Pitts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 31, John.
Into the box, John Pitts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Last time through was a base hit. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Ready once again, Sammy Pitts. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Fastball that just misses inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Rays are out in front, 14-2. Stepping into the box, Chris Knotts, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Flores.
digging in and looking for more, Brian Flores.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ender Inciarte.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ender Inciarte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
14-2 the final score in this one. Tampa Bay led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mickey Munson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jason Early allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshowNation.com.